What's up, Minajers? If there's one thing we know about Donald Trump, it's that he's got a calm, measured approach to foreign policy.
I'm gonna bomb the out of him.
Wait for it.
Bing, bong, bong, bing, bing, bing.
I'd blow up the pipes. I'd blow up the I'd blow up every single inch. There would be nothing left.
Oh, dang. But hold up. Can we just bomb the out of anyone? And also, are we? You're Hasan the Record. This thing on. Now, so many of our Hasan the Record fans have been commenting. Dear Hasan.
Trump sure loves to bomb stuff, but don't we have to declare war first?
Declare war? Chill with the labels, boo. This ain't war. It's the authorized use of military force. AUMF. We just omfin. You see, back in 2001, after the 9/11 attacks, Congress gave the president some sick new powers, specifically to use any force he deemed necessary against any nations or organizations that aided in the September 11th attacks. So you could get bombed if you were a terrorist or just terror-ish. I'm talking about Al-Qaeda, Al-Nusra, Al from Home Improvement. I don't know, he's got the beard, he builds crazy stuff in a garage, he beheads journalists. Basically, the AUMF lets the president order new military strikes without declaring war or even asking Congress. The AUMF is so powerful that the last guy actually asked Congress to limit it.
And ultimately repeal the AUMF's mandate.
But amazingly, Congress rejected him.
The president should have all the tools necessary to win.
The president literally asked for checks and balances, but Congress Dikembe Mutombo'd him and was like, no, 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 you keep bombing. Now, in the 16 years since 9/11, a lot has changed. The US wound down operations in Iraq and Afghanistan, Osama bin Laden was killed and thrown in the ocean, and my cat got sick, which wasn't really a 9/11 thing, but it didn't help either. However, one thing hasn't changed since 9/11, those OMF powers. There's no expiration date on them. So it's like letting the president bomb a ton of places without actually having to declare war. It's like Tinder for warfare. No commitment, baby.
Yeah, but that was like 200 years ago. Who are we omfing today?
Oh, good question. Who are we bombing today? Nowadays, the US is authorizing the use of military force, bombing the shit out of 7 countries. Iraq, Syria, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Somalia, Libya, and Yemen. Yemen? What's a Yemen? Some sort of hybrid between a yam and a lemon? Crazy. Yemen is also the place where we did 50 airstrikes in March alone. Did you know that? You didn't know that. But now you know that. The problem is Congress gave the president broad powers because they thought he would never abuse them. But now the OMF is on its 3rd commander-in-chief, who happens to believe that
The world is a mess.
and
I alone can fix it.
plus he gets a tiny chub each time he says the magic words.
Radical Islamic terrorism.
So now there's no telling who we may end up bombing the shit out of. Agrabah? Whoa. It's almost like giving the president virtually unlimited bombing powers was a bad idea, which means it wasn't a good idea, which makes it a bad idea. Go to HasanTheRecord.com to pick up your Hasan knapsack. The bag is cool, but knowledge is lit. And join us next time when we look at Paul Manafort. Man or Fort? Think about it